me that you can indeed do it, that you can be a champion in a community like this. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Rebel, here we go. Ender TJ, history of the making. Lord, we're 30 seconds away. 99 points. You gotta be kidding me. Despite the very odd and unusual opening, the Gaming Weekly takes flight on the up-and-coming game everyone is looking forward to. This is Halo Infinite, the early access program that allows users to get a taste of Halo Infinite before the game is released. Hey everybody, welcome to GameSide. Adrian at GameSide. It is my honor and privilege to announce my broadcast colleague for the evening, and of course it makes sense. Please welcome the legendary, the Hall of Famer, XboxFreakPete, and partner you and I get to call a Halo matchup just like the old days.
Yes, since can't have a Halo broadcast without the inclusion of the voice. So let's get to a commentator.
Of course, TGW's backbone being Halo, and this is Halo Infinite. Of course, we've been talking about this over the past couple weeks. A lot of people are actually excited about this. Xbox, are you excited for Halo Infinite?
Most definitely. My excitement for this game is like through the roof, honestly. Like through like my actual roof. Like it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And of course, this game is expected to come out on December 8th of 2021. In fact, Xbox, this is going to be the first Halo game of the new generation consoles. The Xbox Series X will be the home of Halo Infinite. Now, you can actually get it on Xbox One and beyond, but it'll be the best on the Series X. As you can see the gameplay footage right now, we're specifically spectating one of the TGW members who, of course, recorded this gameplay earlier on in the day. You and I get the chance to call this action right now as the momentum is already being boosted already from this man.
Yeah, dude, Commando in hand. That's a new weapon from this game. He is looking around trying to find some enemies. In control of the matchup.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's currently 0-0. Anything can happen.
Come on!
Yeah, the question is, who's going to be winning this matchup? This is big team battle that is taking place between the team with the most amount of flags at the end of the game will indeed be the winning team. And, you know, it is expected to be the most anticipated game of all of 2021. The campaign will be taking place after the events of Halo 5, so that's going to be quite interesting as well.
Yeah, because Halo 5 is the worst Halo campaign of all time. So I am very curious as to what they're going to do to make Infinite, like, you know, like make up for Halo 5's failure of the campaign.
Well, Halo 5 was very criticized. What a bubble right there. And a clubbing blow right across the back of the neck for the opponent now, attacking the opponent yet again from behind. This is going to be high-octane action. We've been seeing high-octane action over the past couple of weeks on Rocket League, but right now it's going to be no different on Halo Infinite. And remember, this is the early access. This is just basically an appetizer for what's to come in December whenever Halo Infinite is officially released to the Xbox community. And again, I cannot wait for this game to be released fully. TGW is going to be doing a lot of different events for these. The championship battles, the clan battles, the game nights, the custom modes, as this matchup is again continuing on.
Yeah, dude, I mean, like, I am so excited for, like, the legit infinite possibilities of the videos that TGW can come up with this new Halo title.
And what's incredible about this game, Xbox, is the revamped feature. I mean, you get to see the classic Halo components intertwined with the newer ones here. It really is a mix, and we were talking about it before the gameplay. It really is new features, but of course, added in with the old ones.
Yes, it is simply beautiful to, like, see it live, you know? It's amazing.
Yeah, aesthetically pleasing. You know, Halo Infinite, the game that we, of course, cannot wait on Halo Infinite. One of the reasons for that was because of the many mishaps the game suffered back in the day, but to see the incredible gameplay that is taking place, and I like the strategy that this opponent is actually using right now, using the Mongoose to try to assist the, well, the red member at this point in time to try to carry the flag.
Yeah, man, a great strategy, using the Mongoose to the full effect as the yellow team scores 1-0.
And up and over the top, you're right, landing on his feet, great bounce. The assault continues right now, trying to shoot out of the ghost. You gotta watch out. Oh my! A huge hijack. And that was incredible. And this is exactly the type of action that you get to see on Halo Infinite. Of course, gets released in December. Right now, we're getting a preview of it. As you can see once again, the Superstar outside of the vehicle, trying to, well, use his weapons. The assault rifle in this juncture, shot right there to the midsection, clubbing blow yet again, and the opponent went down.
Dude, the grapple hook is like so fun to like mess around with, and with like the vehicles and stuff. You can freaking grapple onto the ghost as you just seen there. You can even like grapple onto like wasps and banshees and hijack them into there as well.
And that's incredible. That's some of the stuff that you get to see on Halo Infinite. And I got to tell you, 343 Industries really did a great job at least handling this game. And we get to see the full version just a couple of months away. But if this is any indication, Halo Infinite really is going to be top-notch.
Yes, it is.
And look at this. Once again, the TGW Superstar using the turret at this point in time, trying to knock down any enemies that he sees in the distance, and perhaps this could be the moment for him to try to knock down more opponents. But remember, it's not about kills, though, in this matchup. It's all about flags. You've got to make sure that you get the opposing team's flag, stick it into your base, so you can gain some points, and you can actually become the winning team. We're about to find out which team is going to win. Thus far, it's the red team that has 1 point over 0 against the blue team.
Yeah, the Spartan here sitting on the turret, just waiting for a red Spartan to cross by, so like he can gun him down. As the Pelican drops off yet another ghost, which is another great inclusion to the new revamped Big Team Battle Mode.
Yeah, aiding the teams here. And I gotta like the strategy for this young man. He's methodically using the turret at this point. He's trying to make sure that he scouts out the area. Now he detaches it, now goes out back into the war zone to try to knock down more TGW members of the opposing team, that is. And I gotta ask you this question though, Xbox. With the red team with 1 point as opposed, actually now 2, as opposed to blue team's 1, I gotta ask you, do you believe the red team perhaps maybe feeling confident at this juncture?
Probably, yeah, because they know that they just need 1 more capture to win, whilst the yellow team needs 2. So the red team is definitely in a physical and mental advantage in this juncture thus far.
Yeah, we talk about the mental preparedness when it comes to a game like this, and talk about the psychological factors as well. For the blue team, they're psychologically perhaps mishapping in themselves because of the fact that the red team is indeed dismantling, dissecting every single strategy from...
Seems to be lagging, which unfortunately I 100% know what lagging is all about, you know. But turret in hand, well, he drops the turret, picks it back up, as 19 bullets, it really can't be that effective. I mean, he can only get like 1 Spartan kill, but I mean, like, he's carrying it around, you know. I mean, like, he's an asset to this thing.
Yeah, perhaps maybe it's just the last resort, so to speak, whenever he finds himself in trouble. And there we go, he drops it, goes right into the aiding system right now, this juncture. I gotta ask you this question as well. With Halo Infinite coming out just a couple of months away, do you believe, personally, that it will actually get better than what we're seeing now?
Most definitely. I mean, this is just the beta. I mean, like, we've not even been introduced to Forge yet, because that will be unfortunately releasing later on throughout the Infinite process. But this is only the beta once again. I mean, there is like multiple maps, multiple modes, multiple sets of armor. We have yet to see. This is only the surface of like the whole table. We have yet to see the whole table. Currently, we are just seeing the edges of said table.
You're right. This is just basically a sample, as we mentioned earlier on. And right now, look at this, the Superstar switching over to the pistol, and you gotta believe the pistol is gonna be highly effective as well. We talked about the pistol back on Halo 1. Halo 1 was actually highly effective, and also in Halo 2. So, I gotta say, perhaps maybe the pistol in this game will be very, very incredible as well.
Well, I mean, like, I've tried out the sidekick pistol. So like, this is my honest opinion. I'm not a big fan in my opinion. The Halo 5 pistol tops the sidekick 100%, but let's not take anything away from the sidekick. I mean,
great insight there, partner.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's effective in my opinion, like at close ranges to like somewhat medium range. But the Halo 5 pistol, in my opinion, 100% tops the sidekick.
Well, you're right. And I gotta say that it's actually yellow versus red team at this point in time, and we gotta talk about how incredibly important it's gonna be to try to, of course, try to stick together for your own team so you can gain some momentum and pace over the next couple of minutes so they can, of course, try to make sure they score because we're currently tied. The yellow team is at 2, the red team is at 2 as well. So, I mean, remember, this is going to be a tremendous amount of pressure you got to build for both teams because they are considered a tie. So this is a neck-and-neck game. And when it's like that, it gets a little bit more interesting here. Look at this, using the pistol yet again, trying to shoot to the leg, and from behind, the opponent knocked down this man.
He just got freaking pile driving through the dirt.
He did.
Yeah, man.
We're going to be finding out what's going to be happening over the next few minutes here. The action continues on. Very smart of him, though. Wise maneuver. He, of course, was getting shot from behind, and then he hid behind the wall so he can recuperate and regain his composure to go back outside of the war zone and knock down the opponent. And he does so right now, trying to knock down and assist his opponents, and he did. He assisted his own team to knock down the opposing team.
Nice kill by this player as he's getting shot, awaiting. And there, my enemy is focusing his attention towards his other teammate. The commando.
Very much so.
The commando has blown, but it's still pretty effective in my opinion. But the BR in this game is crazy good, like insane.
Yeah, some venerable games that you get to see, rather some venerable weapons that you get to see on this game, but also some new games, some new weapons that we're seeing at this point. You know, Xbox, I'm very impressed with this Halo Infinite gameplay that we're actually, of course, witnessing and transpiring tonight.
The shock rifle, as this player is currently using, is in my opinion like very, very solid. Like one good thing with this weapon is, alright, so let's say you have like 3 enemy Spartans lined up. If you shoot the Spartan that's in the front, the shot from the shock rifle will ricochet and actually hit the other 2 Spartans, dealing damage to all 3.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why you're going to have to try to make sure that you study these weapons, because if you study these weapons, you know exactly what to use in so many different predicaments, in which this case right now, you can see once again, the superstar is using that said weapon, as you stated, to ricochet and, of course, continue his boost against the opponent so that they can get slowed down.
Yeah, it did. I mean, has a new Infinite Warthog driving around the map, but he escapes from the yellow base.
Oh, my lord.
As the player gets oh, the flag! Flag taken,
but the flag, yeah, being pummeled was the opponent. That was a close call there. Complete decimation, complete bedlam that is happening tonight on Halo Infinite. And this is just about 1% of the entire game that you get to see in December, just a few months away.
Yeah, it did, most definitely. I mean, again, we're only scratching the surface of this game. And like, just imagine when it comes out. We are already blown away by the beta. Just imagine the full game. It's going to be insane.
Yeah, it's going to be blowing everyone out of the water. You best believe that. And I got to say, Halo through the years have lost credibility. So hopefully Halo Infinite is going to allow the Halo franchise to gain that image back, for the credibility to be restored. And look at that, the blue member now being attacked on a shot right there yet again. And from behind, trying to knock down, I believe, there we go, it was an ambush.
Oh, son, that was really good of the red team. The Warthog using the daggone grab lift, flying across the map.
And this could be the opening.
Yes, this could
This is going to be the opening. The separation that they needed from the yellow team to the red team. The red team desperately trying to make sure that they, of course, correct the wrong here. Can the yellow team actually score over the next few seconds? We're going to be finding out, and I believe this is going to be the time for the yellow team to perhaps maybe score. And again, all red members are rushing towards the yellow base so they can recruit back their flag. Oh my, what a clubbing blow into the back again. What an assassination here. This matchup truly is breaking down. The turning point of this matchup has developed.
Crap, dude.
The question is,
they were so close to scoring, bro. They were so close to scoring. They
great team planning.
Like probably like 6 or 7 steps away from actually winning the game.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, fingertips away from winning. It was scratching and clawing, but it was not to be. Again, folks, anything can happen here in Halo Infinite. It's so unpredictable. You have no idea what's going to be happening here. But let me actually point this out. I like how the red team was so quick. So quick, as if they were, of course, caged lions, seething to get the flag back. You know, I was also going to make the point. I love the implementation of different strategies that they implemented in this matchup.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you can take advantage of the vehicles and the overpowered guns, such as the sniper rifle. This is well, I mean, I wouldn't say that the map is balanced, but like, it has a wide variety of things that you can use to your advantage.
Yeah, so many different weapons and vehicles at your disposal, so you can use and try to make sure that you will dismantle the opposing team. Look at this, now falling through, back up to his feet, realizing the mistake, now correcting that mistake back into the mongoose. You gotta watch out for the grenades though, of course, now flipping the mongoose at one point in time, but back into the driver's seat. Now, oh my, he saw the huge shot across his skull, and he went down.
Shoot. I mean,
venerable game that is transpiring here tonight. That is what Halo is all about. Again, the Gaming Weekly knows Halo in and out. The Gaming Weekly actually started out on Halo back in the day. It was the Halo Weekly before it was transformed to the Gaming Weekly. Of course, Halo Reach being one of the top classics, but Halo Infinite now will be added to the list of so many different variety of games TGW is able to apply on a weekly basis. Oh my.
The yellow flag is away from the yellow base. It's like near the center of the map. So the red team can potentially capitalize on its moment and get the flag and score it.
Are they going to take advantage? Back and forth action that is happening here. Back and forth action like a game of checkers. And oh my lord, once again, the huge impact. What collision here.
This is a very intense matchup as the player picks up the Ravager or I don't know what it's called, but he gets gunned down nonetheless.
Nonetheless, it was. If you saw moments ago, the flag was taken. And every single time the flag is taken, there's a sense of urgency for all the members in that particular team to try to group up together to try to dismantle that said person holding the flag.
Yeah, man, as the player now just slowly sprinting towards the red flag. The yellow team might just get defeated here, considering the fact that the red flag is pretty much inches away from the base.
Yeah, and this could be the end. The end is near. Perhaps. You know, this is pretty sad, though, if the game is ending. We're not going to be calling this game anymore. We had a blast here tonight.
Yeah, dude, I know.
But it's not over just yet. As you can see, the action still continues on. The high-octane action, the brutal action is why you can hear the war zone, the big, thick bullets blasting back and forth. Smoke billowing out of the grenades.
As the player using the new Commando. Pretty nice weapon overall. I believe in it.
Well, it looks incredible, and it's actually acting incredible. Using it for the aid of this young man, knocking into the opponent, back into the assault rifle, the very classic Halo game from Halo 1, running towards the base. The question is, can it be the turning point yet again for the red team, in which, of course, this young man is representing from TGW, that is. Would love to make TGW proud to make his own team win. And look at that, the blue team, the blue member just went down and out of part of the yellow team, that is.
Yeah, dude. So in this game, they severely buffed the assault rifle. Like, so severely buffed it. Like, now in my opinion, this thing compares to the VR. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, dude, like, that is how good it is. Now.
Well, it looks like the assault rifle is being taken seriously. It's being about taken seriously. It looks like the red team's going to be taken seriously, but from behind, the opposing member knocking down this young man yet again. The superstar's going down. Bodies all over the place. This is what Halo Infinite is all about. Matchup is going to break down yet again. Just a couple of seconds away from either team scoring.
The yellow flag. Well, wait. That's the red flag. Okay. In the middle of the map. Oh, wait.
Oh! It was a tie! It was a tie game!
Yeah, that's intense, dude.
You gotta be kidding. It was a tie game from these two teams.
Dang.
Xbox, did you ever expect that these two teams were gonna actually end up being tied?
No, I did not.
I mean, you got to believe that the red team had their plan into fruition, and they were so close in trying to pick up the opposing team's flag so they can score it. But then again, it was the yellow team that scratched and clawed back to the top of the mountain. It really was so close neck and neck, and it ended that way with a tie. So I guess we'll never find out which team was better, but the bottom line, it was great gameplay.
Yes.
It was a great show of display from these TGW superstars who competed earlier on tonight. Got a chance to call it with you, of course, partner, and I cannot wait because I'm sure that you're going to be here in December as well with the Halo Infinite gameplays.
I would not miss it for the world.
Raps are going to be competing for championships yet again?
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, you never know.
Well, remember, you were the first ever Sword Tournament champion and Gladiator champion. You could be the first ever Halo Infinite champion. We'll be finding out in just a couple of months. It would. For XboxFreakPete, I'm Adrian, everybody. We'll see you next time, live in the Gaming Weekly.